How's it going, chasers? I hope you're having a kick-ass week. I am in full slow down, chill out mode leading up into Christmas. Got myself a beer, there's some pork belly burnt ends on the smoker, about to throw a brisket on for tomorrow. And we realized we had run out of our absolute favorite drink. So I thought I would make a batch. And if I'm gonna make a batch, why not make a video? I'm gonna tell you what my favorite recipe is, the favorite spirit I've made all year, the thing that I make over and over again, and then really, honestly, the real important part of this video is gonna come near the end. It's gonna be a quick one. Let's get stuck in. I'll tell you what the drink is right away. We'll make it real quick. We'll have a chat along the way. I'm guessing, by this giant plate of botanicals sitting here on the bench, that you're guessing it's a gin, and you're 100% right. My favorite recipe of the entire year is a gin. Which gin? The base gin recipe that I first put out in this video here, and there's 3 reasons that this is my favorite recipe. I'll tell you about those as we're getting on here. So I'm making a double batch of this. It's Christmas, we're gonna drink some gin. Double batch, so 1.5 liters or 1.4. I'll be honest with you guys, I didn't measure this all that accurately. I'm using the potato vodka that I made a little while ago. I think that's gonna really suit this recipe too, actually. So 1.4, 1.5 liters of gin in here. The whole recipe will be in the video description down below, and I will link to the original recipe, because if you're not used to making gin, I'm gonna rip through this video pretty quickly, guys. Go back and watch that video, and it breaks the whole thing down beginning to end. Anyway, the vodka's in there. It's already heated up to around about 40 degrees Celsius I went to today. All of these botanicals are going in. Once again, there's a full list of them down below. And here's my wee straw. I'm just gonna give that a quick mix. I'm gonna pop the lid on and I'll probably leave it for about an hour today. Can you tell I'm in holiday mode right now? Here is the first reason that I absolutely love this recipe. It's simple, it's easy, and it's kind of bomb-proof. It doesn't really matter if you just kind of slap it together and get the proportions a little bit wrong. It doesn't matter if you use the silky smooth vodka or the potato vodka. It doesn't matter if you macerate for an hour or 2 hours or overnight. It's gonna be gin. It's gonna be delicious, and the recipe's kind of right down the middle for me. So if it's a little bit more heavy on the juniper, who cares? If it's got a little bit more citrus flavor in it, okay. But if I want to dial it in and do it accurately, it comes out very, very similar every single time. It's just easy and it works. I'm in full-on holiday mode right now. I've got something running on the 3D printer I'm checking on. I've got burnt ends on the smoker. I'm getting other things ready for dinner tonight, drinking a beer, dealing with the kids, and I can run the still relatively easy and juggle all things at once. It's a no-brainer. Anyway, I'll be back when the maceration is finished. I am back. The still's heating up. It's been macerating for about an hour and a half. I had a feed of pork belly burnt ends. Delicious. Another beer or 2. Also delicious. Hit the spot wonderfully. Let me tell you the second reason why this is my favorite recipe. And that is because it's so damn versatile. It is the bare minimum in my mind in terms of what a gin should be. And it's also right down the middle. It's pretty strong on flavor, but you can dilute it easily with more vodka if you want to. Or you can back off on any of the ingredients. You can increase any of the ingredients, that's fine. But it's just kind of straight down the middle as far as a gin goes. It's not too over the top in any way, shape, or form. It actually tastes like juniper. Funny that. And you can add just about any flavorings in on top of it you want. If you want to take it in more of a kind of sweet, add star anise and cinnamon to it, that'll work. If you want to take it on more of a citrusy journey with, you know, put lime and orange into it, that will work. It doesn't really matter what you add to it, it's probably going to act as a pretty good base. So having that dialed in, having that in my noggin, having that ready to rock at any point in time is awesome. And I would thoroughly suggest you guys, you don't have to use this base recipe. Find a base recipe for gin for you that works. You can use this one as a base and tweak it to find your base. That's probably the way to go. Anyway, I think first drips are almost here. I've collected, if you can't see it from there, exactly that much. Maybe not even 100 mils. Yep. Good to switch. Just taking a little bit off the top, like always when it comes down to a gin. And time to let this dribble away. I'm suspecting I'm going to keep around about, probably about 800, 900 mils. I'll just make the cut when it starts to taste funny, basically. Or, to be honest, with this recipe, often what will happen is the flavor will just kind of run out. It'll just kind of taste like nothing. Here is the third reason that this is my favorite recipe of the whole year. And that is because it is just drinkable on different levels. It's easy to drink in and of itself. It's just delicious. You can mix it with whatever you would normally mix a gin with. You can sip on it by itself if you really just feel like a gin hit. But it's more than that. It's not just the drink itself. It's the process. I absolutely love all aged spirits. Rum, single malt, bourbon, all of the things. I absolutely love it. But I find it hard to put all of the time and effort into making my own whiskey, rum, whatever it happens to be, doing the mash, distilling it, letting it age for years, and then sit down and just polish off a bottle in a weekend. I have this weird hang up about it. It's like it's my baby and drinking it is the reason I made it, but I'm also killing my baby. Does that make sense? It's a weird mental hang up I have, and I don't have it with this gin because it's so freaking easy. I've already put the time and effort into making the vodka. I've got, 8 liters of vodka sitting over here. I can whip out, make some gin in an afternoon without really thinking about it, and then just drink it. It's so nice to be able to do that. I could probably squeeze just a smidge more out of this, but you know what? I'm about ready to sit down with the family and have a drink. They're toasting marshmallows over a fire, so I gotta go catch up. I can't wait to try this. You know what? Actually, hold up. Why? Because I can. Cheers, team. That's a gin and tonic. Just what I felt like, actually. On to I wouldn't say the real reason, but the thing that I've been really wanting to say in this video. And that is a huge, giant, heartfelt, from the very pit of my soul, thank you to all of you. Thank you so much, team. It is still mind-boggling to me that I get to do this for a job. It's mind-boggling and humbling is not really the right word, but that's the closest I can think right now. Semi-inebriated. That I get to do this and people out there seem to enjoy it. So for anyone and everyone that has watched any of these videos, is subscribed, likes the videos, writes comments, asks questions, helps other people out in the comments, all of you that are involved in this community at all, that have supported us, just a huge thank you. I'm so freaking grateful. I'm feeling a little almost teary, but that might be the gin and the beer and the pork belly speaking. Anyway, I'm off to go hang with the family. I'm going to take a little break over Christmas. I'm not entirely sure what the plan is. I'll be totally honest with you, team. I'm going to take it as it comes a little bit on this one, but I'll be back ASAP, and I won't leave you hanging for content for too long. So to all of you, I hope you have a absolutely amazing holidays. Lots of good drink, way too much good food, lots and lots of time with your family. I hope you have an absolutely awesome holiday season. I'm going to go and hopefully do exactly that. I'll catch you guys probably in the new year. See ya.